World Finals track design revealed. Monster Jam streaming live events. All of this and more is coming up on this week's edition of Monster Truck News. Starting off with the results for Monster Jam in Birmingham, Alabama, David Olfert would take home his very first career stadium win, defeating Ryan Anderson for the racing victory, as Ryan Anderson would win all other competitions, including the overall event championship. Not much has changed with points, as Ryan Anderson continues to dominate the series, with the only real change seeing David Olfert climb back up to 7th place. For Monster Jam in Tucson, Arizona, Bernard Light would drive Megalodon for the first time since Manchester last year. At Show 1, Dalton Winder would win Racing, Donuts, and the overall, with Matt Cody winning Skills and Freestyle. Show 2 was almost the exact same, with the only difference being Tony Oaks won Freestyle instead. At Show 3, Dalton Winder won Racing and Skills, Manuel Solorio won Donuts, Bernard Light won Freestyle, and Matt Cody won the overall. At Show 4, Matt Cody won all competitions except for Donuts, which was won by Dalton Winder. At Show 5, Dalton Winder won all competitions except for Freestyle, which was won by Bernard Light. While Matt Cody continues to dominate, Dalton Winder moves up into 2nd place, putting him in a prime position to challenge Matt Cody for the series championship. For Monster Jam in Hidalgo, Texas, Show 1 would see Armando Castro in El Toro Loco win Time Racing, Zach Garner would win Freestyle, and Kristen Anderson would win Skills, Wheelies, and the overall. At Show 2, Cody Saucier would win Time Racing, Armando Castro would win Skills, Kristen Anderson would win Wheelies and Freestyle, and Zach Garner would win the overall. At Show 3, Cody Saucier would win Time Racing yet again, Zach Garner would win Skills, Angelina Knock would win Wheelies, and Kristen Anderson would win Freestyle on the overall. At Show 4, Cody Saucier won Time Racing, Armando Castro would win Wheelies, and Kristen Anderson would win Skills, Freestyle, and the overall. And for Show 5, it was the exact same results, except only this time, Cody Saucier would win the Skills Challenge. Yet again, the top 2 spots remain close. However, the big changes are at the bottom of the standings, as Angelina Knock overtakes Mark Hall for 6th place. For Monster Jam in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Show 1 would see Weston Anderson win Time Racing, Skills, and the overall, while Jamie Sullivan won Wheelies and Brianna Mahan won Freestyle. At Show 2, Fernando Martinez would win Time Racing, Jamie Sullivan would win Skills, and Weston Anderson would win Wheelies, Freestyle, and the overall. At Show 3, Fernando Martinez won Time Racing, Weston Anderson won Skills, Wheelies, and the overall, and Brianna Mahan won Freestyle. At Show 4, Fernando Martinez would win Time Racing and Skills, and Weston Anderson would sweep all other competitions. Show 5 results were almost the exact same, except Jamie Sullivan would win Freestyle. Weston Anderson still leads the series. That's it, moving on. For Monster Jam in Hartford, Connecticut, we saw some pretty significant changes in the lineup. The Pagliarulos would be replaced with John Gordon and Ryan Desharoon, and Black Pearl would be driven by Deidre Ballard. Show 1 would see Blake Granger win Racing, Skills, and the overall, while Tyler Menninger would win Donuts, and Lindsay Reed would pick up her very first competition win driving the Lucas Stabilizer. At Show 2, Tyler Menninger would win all competitions except for Freestyle, which again would be won by Lindsay Reed. At Show 3, it was almost a complete sweep from Team Max D. However, Tyler Menninger would put a stop to that by winning Skills. For the Monster Truck Nitro Tour in Montgomery, Alabama, Show 1 would see Culture Shock with Daniel Ames win Best Trick, and Brett Falvey in Quad Chaos would win Racing and Freestyle. Show 2 would see Brett Falvey win Best Trick, Racing would go to Ashton Torgerson in Monster Patrol, and Lone Wolf with Brian Cadigan would win Freestyle. For the 2 Extreme Monster Truck Series in Waco, Texas, Hot Tamale with Mike Brister would win 2 Wheel skills, racing would go to Scarlet Bandit with Dawn Cretan, and Rob Poutre in Bounty Hunter would win freestyle. For the All-Star Monster Truck Tour in Ringgold, Georgia, aka Chattanooga, Tennessee, Show 1 would see Colossus with Elliot Miller win Best Trick, John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar would win Racing, and Terminal Velocity with John Zimmer Jr. would take home the freestyle win. While we don't have any results from Sunday's event, we did get to see the most outrageous leap of this season so far from Team Send It Motorsports driver John Zimmer Jr. He would pull off this crazy leap that helped his run score a perfect 30. Zimmer Jr. truly living up to his team's name. What an incredible moment the fans got to see. Topping the news today is the reveal of the track for the World Finals. Anticipation to the event has been building, and after it was revealed a brand new star would be debuting for Monster Jam's premier live event, it was revealed just a few days ago on what that style would be. For the first time ever, Monster Jam will utilize an S-styled course for the Monster Jam World Finals. The S-style tracks date all the way back in the 1990s, and since 1999 to this very day, it has been used every single year at the Wildwood Monsters on the Beach events. Independent tours have used them frequently throughout the years, with notable examples being the early Jamboree events in the 2000s, and some independent tours still do it for certain events today, like the Toughest Monster Truck Tour at Lamar, Missouri. However, the World Finals will mark the very first time an S-styled course is used for the World Finals. In my honest opinion, I think this is the greatest way to fill up floor space in SoFi Stadium. I've had so many people complain that they aren't going to be able to use the floor in a good enough way, and I think that this is just perfect. My only concerns regard what they would do for freestyle, and then again though, it is a lot easier to change up the track for freestyle than say skills and high jump, which ironically is where my main concerns lie. The render doesn't show any ramp that can be used for high jump, though I don't think it would be hard to change one of the ramps to accompany high jump. My main concern lies with the skills championship. It was very clear to me last year the track didn't have enough lips for drivers to pull off their tricks, and that was especially evident with the poor conditions. And while conditions won't play a factor this year, looking at the renders, it makes me think that it's going to be the same situation as last year, and there isn't going to be as many ramps that will be available for drivers to hit. But I hope that I'm proven wrong. Besides those concerns, I think this year's World Finals is going to be really, really exciting. As the event draws closer and closer, the excitement continues to build, and I couldn't be more hyped for this event. Not only was Birmingham a special event, given it was the first time Monster Jam headed to Protected Stadium, it also marks the first time an event was streamed live in its entirety to YouTube. After the trackside stream began, the event continued to be streamed to YouTube in full, giving fans all around the world a way to view Monster Jam events live like never before. I will say that this is probably the best thing Monster Jam has done with their YouTube channel since the channel memberships. And numbers prove that this decision was a very fruitful one at that, with Birmingham racking up 51,000 views, and Grand Rapids, which was streamed on Sunday, having 27,000 views. It's been announced which stream will be next, which fittingly will be the debut event for the ramped up series in Birmingham, United Kingdom. I am super excited to see more of these live events, and hopefully that means future big events like the World Finals or the Superstar Challenge can be streamed as well. Over its 13-year tenure, Son-Uva Digger has never undergone any significant design changes. Of course, it's had slight changes over the years, with purple headlights converting to blue, and small changes with the flame patterns. However, this past weekend, we saw what is the first significant change of this truck. The wrecked bodies of famous Monster Jam competitors lie on the side of the truck and have remained unchanged since its debut. However, now they've replaced one of the most iconic monster trucks with a more modern truck. What used to be the hood of the two-time world freestyle champion Avenger has now been replaced with the Megalodon hood. This doesn't come at a huge surprise, as this has first been seen in the Spin Master toys, which have done the same thing. That, and to me, from a marketing standpoint, it makes sense showing Master Jam trucks rather than independents. But in saying that, Avenger has been one of the most loyal independent trucks, primarily campaigning with Master Jam, so I can see how many may think that it's disrespectful or whatever the case is. I will say though, I wouldn't be surprised if they changed the Captain's Curse hood in the corner, since that name doesn't compete anymore. But at that same time, they may feel inclined to leave it there, since you can't really identify what the design is. What do you think of this change? Let us know down below. With the recent partnership with the Godzilla x Kong movie and Master Jam, it comes as no surprise to see a display truck for the new movie. At the TCL Theater outside Hollywood, a Godzilla and Kong truck was displaying, which looks absolutely incredible. The other side unfortunately can't be seen due to the way it was positioned. However, it most likely has Godzilla on the other side, since Kong is on the visible side. Not much else to report here, other than that I hope that this leads to an encore at the World Finals, but that's probably too much wishful thinking. It is once again time for the Monster Truck 5 of the Week, where we get to showcase a multitude of shows and tours that are touring the globe. 5 of the 6 Master Jam tours will run this weekend, as Arena Championship Series Central will be at Louisville, Kentucky in Freedom Hall for 2 shows this Saturday, while Arena Championship Series West heads to Lincoln, Nebraska in the Pinnacle Bank Arena for 3 shows this Saturday and Sunday. With Matt Cody back on the international tour, Cody Saucier will campaign Gravedigger for the very first time. Arena Championship Series East heads to Macon, Georgia at the Macon Coliseum for 4 shows this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The event will be a non-point stop and will feature Armando Castro in El Toro Loco, Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger, Mark Hall in Raminator, Kurt Kramer in Ramunition, Chad Tingler in Overboard, and Zach Garner in Wildside. Stadium Championship Series East will be off for this week. However, Stadium Championship Series West will not be, and will head to Seattle, Washington at Lumen Field this Saturday for a single event. Adam Anderson will yet again miss out on another weekend, and with Charlie Porkin returning to the international tour, Tyler Menninger has been given the call to fill in for Adam Anderson during Seattle. Not only that, but we will also see Todd the Duke campaign Zombie for the very first time, as Barry Musawa will compete internationally this weekend. Speaking of which, the international tour will be holding its debut event for the all-new ramped-up series in Birmingham, United Kingdom, in the Utilita Arena for 4 shows this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The lineup will feature El Toro Loco with Blake Granger, Matt Cody in Gravedigger, Megalodon with Charlie Porkin, Barry Musawa in Black Panther, The Amazing Spider-Man with Bernard Light, and Miranda Kozad in Thor. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live International Tour will be in Rotterdam, Netherlands at the Rotterdam Ahoy for 4 shows this Saturday and Sunday. The Malicious Monster Truck Tour heads to Merced, California at Merced Speedway for 2 shows this Friday and Saturday. The event will feature Cali Kid with Travis Ybarra, Identity Theft with Miles Parker, Napa Auto Parts with Eric Peconen Jr., Rockstar with Bill Payne, and Spitfire with Nick Jones. And the Monster X Tour heads to Gastonia, North Carolina at Carolina Speedway for 3 shows this Saturday and Sunday. The event will feature Barely Tame with Stanley Hernandez, Carolina Crusher with Cameron Tweedy, Quad Chaos with James Owens, Rampage with Tommy Valerone, and USA 1 with Rodney Tweedy. And well, that is all we have for you today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon with some more Monster Truck content.